How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Simple and clean.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them to negate the block. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Gets him. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Medium kick hits. Taps him with a shoulder. Jumps. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumpings at this range. Goes for the rush. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Player 2 will look experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 2 will activate the star to get some help on the field. There's a change of sides. That's not gonna hit. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters planning something? That's a counter. Scrapping it out up close. Escapes the corner. They're going for the super art in your flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Checks with a projectile. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Sticks the combo. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Sonic Blade's a fish curl reaction. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Medium kick busts out the parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. Both fighters are trying not to get drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player activates the star to get some help on the field. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Setting it all on the truck. Closes it with a classic corner throw.
Rashid.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stops for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Throws out a projectile. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range firepower. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Next hit will end the round. Okay, creating some space here. Burnout is triggered. Launches with a tango kick. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. Does the math, shows their work, and busts out the drive kick. Pokes with a medium kick. Caught in the crossover. tried to stand his block and got hit with the cross-up. Gets the combo. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side smash. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Just goes for it at this range. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Starts a burst with a radiant cycle. A quick breather. Risky play, but it pays off. Close range, getting it all of a drive rush. Starts with whirling. Any mistake breaks through with the throw. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. No KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. Throws him. What's next? Lays down a whirlwind. Jumps. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Blocks it well. Plant Isar's active. Here comes the rude dancer. Big throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Fantastic awareness. Going in, escapes the throw. Experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Both sides get drops them. Keeping them away. Looking for a chance. Oh my, the throw tech. Anti-air in the clutch. Now they can use trap. Reversal. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What'll be the plan here? Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Impact counter. Weaves in the impact to finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Good anti-air. Parries the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Combo with the target combo. Gets a crucial back throw in. Knockdown. Had the radar up and KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They trade hits, and now? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Doc springs forward with the drive rush. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Lays down a whirl, hits them with a stopping block. Gets out of there with a super art.
Great Desert Storm!
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Big opportunity coming. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. You've got Rashid making the chat go nuts with OZ spinning mixer. Jumps. Superb reactions on display. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They break things off to take a quick breather. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The jump-in is denied. The pressure is so intense here. Shoots off a fireball up close. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump-in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Still slugging it out at this burnout activates. What'll happen? Nice counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Both fighters planning something? Finishes with the throw. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. Goes for the drive rush there. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Perfect time to spend the meter. Very solid corner. All right, what's coming up next? Parries the jump in to shut it down. They return to center stage. Showing some real tenacity. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as a KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Parries the attack. Picks the drive reversal. Fires off a whirlwind. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Departures, drive rush to keep it going. Goes in the distance. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Risky up-close scrap still grows them. Experiencing burnout.
Great Desert Storm!
Player 1 a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Easily escapes. Brushes off the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Gets the throw to side switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip.
How's this?
The throw misses. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. There's a change of activating star to get some help on the field. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
The cyclone hits. Now we gotta see something. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Checks with a medium kick. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. The throw missed. Do they have enough to hit them with a stopping vibe? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 will need to, can this drive bring them back? Starts with in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. So, a drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo, throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Can't tech the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Smart play with the throw. Puts the super armor to good use. Both fighters planning some scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. They're going for the super art. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advance. Ooh, what a smart throw. The super doesn't hit. Big opportunity now in this corner. Meets them air to air. Throws them. Going in. This can lead to some big damage. Drive parry. Takes in the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.